Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're doing a deep dive today on NeuroQuiet.
Oh, yeah?
It's this hearing health supplement that's gotten pretty popular lately.
Hmm.
So whether you're dealing with hearing issues or you're just curious about brain-boosting supplements,
All right.
or maybe you're just skeptical of all the hype, we're going to break it all down for you today and see if this NeuroQuiet is the real deal.
It's definitely a good one to look at.
We've got a lot of different sources we're going to be looking at today.
All right.
We've got their official website, some customer reviews, and even insights from medical experts.
Sounds like we're covering all the bases.
So why don't we start with NeuroQuiet's website?
Yeah.
They make some pretty bold claims like 360-degree hearing support.
Yeah.
They even promise to unlock a quieter mind.
I like that.
Their creator, Christian Thaler, even says he's helped thousands of people improve their hearing.
Hmm.
They're not holding back, but what does it all actually mean? What kind of benefits are they talking about?
Well, they claim NeuroQuiet can improve ear health, boost your mood, even increase vitality.
Wow.
It's not just about hearing better, it's about feeling better overall.
Okay, so that's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
How does the supplement actually work? What's the secret sauce?
The key is in their potent blend of ingredients.
Yeah.
We've got alpha-GPC, GABA, L-dopamine, Mumio, L-arginine, and L-tyrosine.
Whoa.
Quite a list.
That's a mouthful. Where do we even begin with all of that?
Well, let's take it one by one.
Okay.
First up is alpha-GPC.
Okay.
It's known for its potential to boost cognitive function.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's supporting your brain health.
Okay, so sharper thinking, better memory.
Yeah, you got it.
Gotcha. What about this GABA?
GABA is a neurotransmitter that's known for its calming effects.
Okay.
You know how when things get loud or stressful, it's hard to focus?
Yeah.
Well, GABA helps your brain to stay chill and filter out that noise so you can concentrate.
Ah, so it's like my brain's personal noise-canceling headphones.
Exactly.
I like that. That's pretty cool. What's next?
Next on the ingredient list, we've got L-dopamine. It's linked to dopamine production.
Okay.
NeuroQuiet claims it can help reduce ringing in the ears.
Oh, tinnitus.
Yes, exactly.
That's interesting. I know dopamine's often associated with pleasure and reward, but it plays a role in a lot of brain functions, right?
Exactly. It's a complex neurotransmitter involved in everything from movement and motivation to reward, like you said.
Okay, on to the next one. Mumio. This sounds pretty exotic.
It is. It's a substance found in the rocks of the Himalayan mountains.
What?
Yeah. And it's claimed to enhance your overall vitality. Think of it as a natural energy booster for your body and your mind.
Wow, straight from the Himalayas. I'm intrigued. What about L-arginine?
L-arginine is an amino acid that plays a role in blood circulation.
Right.
And good blood flow is essential for pretty much everything.
Right.
NeuroQuiet suggests that this ingredient can improve blood flow to the ears and promote better ear health.
That makes sense. You can't have healthy ears without good blood flow.
Right.
Last but not least, we have L-tyrosine.
Right, L-tyrosine. This is another amino acid,
Okay.
and it's involved in the production of neurotransmitters, those chemical messengers in your brain. It's claimed to support stress resilience and help to keep your neurotransmitters balanced.
So basically, it's like a support system for your brain. Helps it stay calm and collected when things get hectic.
You got it. Now, while these individual ingredients might sound really promising,
Yeah.
it's important to remember that their effectiveness in a supplement really depends on how they all work together.
Right.
It's not just about having a bunch of good ingredients. It's about the specific formulation and how they interact.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
It's like baking a cake. Just throwing a bunch of ingredients together doesn't guarantee a delicious result.
Exactly.
You need the right recipe and the right proportions. So how does NeuroQuiet stack up in terms of the scientific evidence? They do have a list of scientific references on their website,
Yeah.
but they're transparent that these organizations don't specifically endorse the product.
That's good. Transparency is definitely a good sign.
Yeah.
So let's dig into a few of these studies.
Okay.
See what they reveal about NeuroQuiet's claims.
Sounds good.
For example, there's one study focusing on Mumio's role in enhancing physical performance.
Okay.
But how does that relate to hearing?
Right, that's where things get interesting.
Okay.
Mumio has traditionally been used as an adaptogen, which basically means it helps your body handle stress.
Okay.
And less stress can actually lead to better healing,
Interesting.
plus better blood flow from that physical performance boost.
Right.
That's great for those tiny hair cells in your inner ear.
Wow, so it's not just about climbing mountains. Then
Yes.
Mumio could be giving our ears a helping hand, too. What other research caught your eye?
Well, there's another study that looked at alpha GPC and its effects on mood and cognitive function,
Right.
which ties directly into NeuroQuiet's claims of elevating mood and boosting brain power.
Right. And we already talked about how a sharper brain can lead to better hearing.
It's all connected,
Yeah.
but research is only part of the story, right?
Right.
We need to hear from real people who have actually tried NeuroQuiet.
Exactly. Luckily, we've got a great source for that.
Yeah?
Customer reviews.
Bring on the testimonials.
Well, MedDoctor's article highlights a bunch of reviews.
Okay.
And overall, NeuroQuiet seems to be getting a lot of love.
Yeah.
We're talking a 4.8 out of 5-star rating.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
Okay, I'm definitely curious to hear what people are saying.
Yes.
What are some of the common themes in these reviews?
One thing that pops up a lot is improved hearing clarity. People are saying they can hear conversations more easily, even in noisy environments.
That's huge. Imagine being able to actually hear your friends at a crowded restaurant.
Right. And some users are even reporting a reduction in tinnitus,
Oh, wow.
that persistent ringing in the ears,
Yeah,
which can be incredibly frustrating.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
It's one thing to have trouble hearing, but to have constant ringing on top of that, that just sounds awful.
It can be quite debilitating, yeah.
And then there are the reviews that mention improvements in focus and concentration, which aligns with those claims about enhancing cognitive function.
Right.
That alpha GPC
Yeah.
seems like it's really packing a punch, like it's giving your brain a boost in all the right departments.
Seems like it, yeah.
And then we're also seeing improved mood and reduced stress in these testimonials.
Yeah.
It seems like NeuroQuiet might have a positive impact on overall well-being, not just hearing.
Definitely a connection there.
It's amazing how interconnected everything is.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think your mood would have such a big impact on your hearing, but it makes sense when you think about it.
Right.
Stress can really mess with your whole system.
Absolutely.
And what about that YouTube reviewer?
Oh, yeah. Them too. They also noticed some improvements
Okay.
in focus and hearing clarity after just a couple weeks of using NeuroQuiet.
That's encouraging.
Yeah. Real people, real results.
Did they mention anything about side effects?
They said they didn't experience any major side effects,
Okay, good.
which is always reassuring.
Yeah,
But, everyone is different.
right.
What works for one person might not work for another.
Of course.
That's why it's always crucial to talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement,
Yeah, good point.
especially if you have any health conditions or taking any medications.
Solid advice. Safety first, folks.
Yes.
I'm starting to think there's more to this whole hearing thing than meets the ear.
Oh.
We've talked about how the brain plays a role,
Yeah.
but I'm curious to dig even deeper into that connection.
Well, it's easy to think of hearing as a purely physical process.
Right,
Sound waves hitting your eardrum and all that.
right.
But the reality is,
Yeah.
your brain is the one doing the heavy lifting when it comes to processing those sounds and making sense of them.
So it's not just about your ears picking up the sounds, it's about your brain understanding what those sounds mean.
Exactly. And that involves intricate neural pathways, neurotransmitters, cognitive functions.
Wow.
If your brain isn't functioning optimally, your hearing can be affected,
Yeah.
even if there's nothing physically wrong with your ears.
Wow, that's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It's like you could have perfect ears,
Uh-huh.
but if your brain isn't on point,
Right.
you're still going to struggle to hear.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And that's precisely the link that NeuroQuiet seems to be targeting
Okay.
by supporting overall brain health.
Right.
They believe the supplement can indirectly improve auditory processing and perception.
Okay, so I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
Yeah.
It's not just about fixing a mechanical problem in your ears. It's about optimizing your brain's ability to process sound.
Exactly.
That's pretty innovative.
It is. Now, while NeuroQuiet focuses on a supplement-based approach, it's important to remember that there are other factors that can impact hearing health.
Okay, like what? Give us the inside scoop.
Well, one key factor is protecting your ears from noise-induced damage.
Right.
Prolonged exposure to loud noises,
Yeah.
whether it's from concerts, construction sites, or even those earbuds blasting music directly into your ear canals,
Oh, yeah.
can cause irreversible hearing loss.
Ouch. That's scary.
It is, yeah.
So cranking up the volume might feel good in the moment,
Uh-huh.
but it could have serious long-term consequences.
Absolutely.
Archipelago.
Another often overlooked aspect is stress management.
Oh,
We
stress.
already talked about how stress can negatively impact the body,
Right.
Chronic stress can also contribute to hearing problems.
Ugh, stress strikes again.
It often plays a role, yeah.
That's the villain in every health story.
It does often seem that way.
Okay, so stress, what else?
And then there's diet and nutrition.
Okay.
A balanced diet rich in antioxidants, vitamins and minerals can support the health of those delicate structures within the ear
Right.
and potentially protect against age-related hearing loss.
So it's not just about what you put in your ears, but also what you put in your mouth.
Exactly.
Fueling your body with good stuff can make a difference. What else can we do to keep our ears happy?
Well, regular exercise can also benefit hearing health
Okay.
by improving blood flow and circulation,
Right.
ensuring those tiny hair cells in the inner ear are getting the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly.
Okay, so we've got noise protection, stress management, a healthy diet, regular exercise, all crucial for healthy hearing.
It is a lot to keep in mind.
It is a lot to keep in mind.
But the good news is that many of these lifestyle factors are interconnected.
Oh,
They can be incorporated into a holistic approach to well-being.
that's a great way to look at it. So it's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about making small, sustainable adjustments
Right.
that can have a big impact on
Fine.
your overall health, including your hearing.
And it's important to remember that these lifestyle factors can complement and enhance the potential benefits of supplements like NeuroQuiet.
Okay.
So it's not an either situation.
Right. It's all about working with your body, not against it.
Exactly.
So back to NeuroQuiet.
Yeah.
We've talked about the individual ingredients, but I'm curious about how they all work together.
Yeah.
Is it just a random mix, or is there some kind of synergy happening?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
The real magic might lie in how these components interact with each other.
Okay.
For example, the calming effects of GABA could potentially enhance the cognitive benefits of alpha-GPC by reducing stress and promoting relaxation,
Right.
creating a more optimal environment for brain function.
So it's like they're all working together to create this brain-boosting powerhouse.
That's an excellent way to think about it. And remember, L-arginine,
Yeah.
which is known to improve blood flow, this increased circulation could potentially enhance the delivery of other beneficial ingredients to the inner ear and the brain, amplifying their effects.
Okay, I'm starting to see how the specific combination of ingredients could be crucial to NeuroQuiet's claimed benefits.
Yeah.
It's not just about having a bunch of good stuff.
Right.
It's about having the right stuff working together in harmony.
Precisely. And this highlights the importance of looking beyond individual components and considering the overall formulation when you're evaluating supplements.
That's a really important point.
Yeah.
It's not just about what's in the bottle, but how those ingredients work together to create the desired effect.
Exactly.
And this is where further research on NeuroQuiet specifically would be invaluable.
Right.
While the existing research on the individual ingredients provides some scientific grounding, studies that examine the efficacy and safety of the complete NeuroQuiet formula would be essential for a more comprehensive understanding.
That makes sense.
So we need more data to truly assess NeuroQuiet's effectiveness as a whole. But in the meantime, we've got some promising ingredients, positive user experiences, a better understanding of how a holistic approach to hearing health, including both supplements and lifestyle changes, can make a difference.
It's a complex landscape.
Yeah.
And it's empowering for consumers to have access to this multifaceted information.
Absolutely. And that brings us to the end of part 2 of our NeuroQuiet deep dive.
Okay.
Stay tuned for the final part where we'll tackle the big question, is NeuroQuiet right for you? And we're back for the final part of our NeuroQuiet deep dive.
Here we go.
We've covered a lot of ground. The science, the ingredients, the user experiences. But now it's time to get down to brass tacks.
Yeah.
Is NeuroQuiet right for you?
That's the million-dollar question.
It is.
And it's a deeply personal one. There's
Right.
no one-size-fits-all answer.
Exactly. We can give you all the information in the world.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the decision is yours.
But that doesn't mean you have to go in blind,
Right.
We've talked about the importance of critical thinking,
Right.
evaluating sources, understanding the limitations of both research and anecdotal evidence.
Right. It's like being a detective.
Yeah.
You've got all these clues.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to piece them together and make an informed decision.
I love that analogy.
Thanks.
And just like a good detective, you have to stay objective.
Right.
Consider all the angles and avoid jumping to conclusions.
So for those of you out there thinking, okay, I'm intrigued, but where do I even start?
Yeah.
What's the first step?
The most important step
Yeah.
before you even think about ordering that bottle of NeuroQuiet
Okay.
is to talk to your doctor.
Makes sense. They know your medical history, any medications you're taking,
Exactly.
and can give you personalized advice.
Right. They can help you weigh the potential benefits and risks,
Right.
determine if NeuroQuiet is a safe and appropriate choice for you.
It's like having a trusted guide in your corner, helping
Yeah.
you navigate the complex world of supplements.
And even if your doctor gives you the green light, remember to start slowly. Listen to your body and adjust the dosage as needed.
Your body is always the best guide.
It is.
And don't expect miracles overnight.
Right.
Supplements often take time to work their magic.
Patience is key. Give NeuroQuiet a fair chance to show its potential benefits.
And in the meantime, don't forget about all those healthy habits we talked about.
Right.
Protecting your ears from loud noises,
Mm-hmm.
managing stress,
Yeah.
eating a nutritious diet,
Mm-hmm.
getting regular exercise. All of these things can make a world of difference for your hearing health.
It's a holistic approach, you know?
Yeah.
Think of it as creating a symphony of wellness, where all the instruments from supplements to lifestyle choices are working together in harmony.
I love that. So what does this all mean if
Okay.
you're struggling with hearing issues,
Right.
or you simply want to support your brain health? NeuroQuiet might be worth exploring.
It could be.
But remember, it's not a magic bullet.
Right.
It's one piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. It's a potential tool in your toolkit.
Right.
But it's up to you to decide if it's the right tool for you.
And that brings us to our final thought for today.
Yeah.
In a world overflowing with information, and let's be real, misinformation,
Yeah.
how do you cut through the noise and make informed decisions about your health and well-being?
That's a question we should all be asking ourselves, you know.
For sure.
We've given you a framework for thinking critically about NeuroQuiet, but these same principles can be applied to any